Hey guys, welcome back. I decided to put myself up to this and review a great album for its 5th anniversary this year. I'm going to be looking at Red Pill Blues by Maroon 5. I don't feel this is their best album to date. At this point of their discography, I feel the band is so dependent on features as seen throughout the track list on the album, on both the standard and deluxe editions. This even carries over to their album they released last year in 2021, Jordy, which was another enjoyable album to me. Uh, I feel Red Pill Blues is so bland and boring. Like there's nothing even there to keep me entertained throughout the whole album, and it's like our runtime. Yes, the deluxe edition, or at least the Spotify deluxe edition, I listened to, and also which I'll be hang on say is a little over an hour in length. I feel there's really nothing here on the album as I continue, carrying on about. I find it amazing how features can be so much better than you when you're not trying your best and just trying to push something out just to, be like, yeah, we came up with this, we came out with a new album, it's here, go ahead, listen to it, hopefully you enjoy it. Even if I'm not a big listener or a fan of some of the features on this album, I feel they all did well and better than what the band did and, wrote, and how they performed. Honestly, I don't feel it's really a band at this point, uh, as a lot of the instrumentals throughout this uh, album seem to be trap type beats that can be programmed. I feel this is, enough frame for the video, but I'll, probably fill in a little bit more throughout the rest of this video. So let's go ahead and hop into what I have to say about this album. This is the band's sixth studio album that was released on November 3rd, 2017, and celebrated its fifth anniversary this past Thursday. This is the band's first and only album to feature 7 members in the band, making Man, their bassist, left in 2020, while Sam Farr joined the band as he has been touring with them since 2012, and it was also his first album with the band. The standard edition of the album has a runtime of about 42 minutes. I listened to the deluxe edition on Spotify, as that's the only version they have on their streaming site. And the Spotify deluxe edition has a runtime of about 1 hour and 5 minutes. I know there are other deluxe editions out there, but the only one I listened to was on Spotify, and I see why I haven't really listened to this album in a while, which, again, I'll be getting into as this video goes on. The album has 5 singles. They are Don't Wanna Know, featuring Kendrick Lamar, Cold, featuring Future, What Lovers Do, featuring SZA, Wait, and Girls Like You, featuring Cardi B. The former Two tracks are featured on the deluxe edition of the album. The Cardi B version of Girls Like You is only available on select reissues and deluxe editions. Like the Spotify version I listened to, features on the album include SZA, Julia Michaels, Lunch Money Lewis, ASAP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, Future, and Cardi B. Now, let me hit on the album cover real quick. I feel it could have been a lot better, as, this album cover, I feel, really has nothing special to it, nothing that really, grabs your attention in a way, really appeals or, draws your attention to be like, hey, this could be a decent album or a great album. Let's go ahead and listen to it, as, I feel it's just kind of bland, kind of generic with the Snapchat filters on each member's face. Let's go ahead and hop into the tracks. We start off the album with Best For You. So we're starting off basic with the title, as it's literally the number 4 and letter U in the title, instead of them being written out. Who do they think they are trying to be? Prince? Because, Prince would do such a thing like that. I really don't have much to say about this track, as I feel it's just generic and bland. There's really nothing special or appealing to it. What Lovers Do features vocals from SZA. I feel she's the best part of the track. I do enjoy her vocals and lyrics on the track. I feel it's supposed to be a fun track of what it's supposed to be like when you feel like when you love someone and have feelings towards someone. Wait is a track I feel like I can deal with. I feel the instrumental is a mix of a trap type beat with hi-hats and drums, along with, some guitars thrown in the mix. I don't feel it's overall horrible, but not one of the best beats out there, especially in this day and age where, feels like all these big mainstream artists are using these trap type beats. I don't feel it's too horrible lyrically, as it's supposed to be trying to figure out a breaking relationship and seeing if there's something you could do to try and fix it, or, try and see what the other person is thinking. Who I Am, I feel, is a somewhat decent track. I feel Lunch Money Lewis does well, and again is probably the best part of this track. Girls Like You, I don't feel is overall a horrible track. I don't feel Am Levine is too bad with his vocals, and has some of a decent range on here. I feel he's actually there and present now 9 tracks into the album. I'm not the biggest fan of the instrumental, as I feel it's mainly just a piano loop, and along with the acoustic guitar. Closure is the longest track on the album. It comes in at 11.5 minutes in length. I feel it could have been 2 separate tracks, or possibly could have ended at around the 3-minute mark with the end of the lyrics. Overall, I didn't think it was too bad of an instrumental outro, but I feel at points it kind of drug on for, its whole 8.5 minutes of entirety, but it did have some decent parts, and I did think that little piano solo at the last minute and a half of the track was wasn't too horrible. Now, hopping down to Don't Wanna Know, it's featured on the deluxe edition of the album. I feel it's an alright track, but honestly, not one of the best tracks here on the album. I just feel Am has some generic, weak vocals. Honestly, nothing that stands out to me throughout this entire track, and I kind of wish Kendrick Lamar had a longer verse on here, as he's not on here for very long, which honestly sucks, and I feel he was the best part of the track. Now, I'll close this out with Girls Like You, which in this version features Cardi B. Again, I feel it's the same as the original, but I feel Cardi makes this track better with her rap verse, and makes the best out of this track in its entirety. I don't think I really had any favorite tracks throughout this entire album, but if I had to go with one track, it would most likely be Wait. Today, I'll be giving this album a 1 out of 5. I believe this is one of my lowest scores that I have given an album this year, and one of the lowest scores I've actually given in a while. Looking back at some of my other reviews from this past year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments, as I know a bunch of you may have a different opinion than me, as I honestly could care less about this album, whereas, I know some of you guys may enjoy this album. Honestly, I don't feel, this is one of their best albums to date, alongside Jordy, which, that album I've already reviewed last year, and which, that album I also feel is just bland, soulless, and, just like watered down. There's really no substance or anything there that really appeals to me, and alongside, with that album, I feel the features are the best part of that album. Anyways, don't want to drag this video on for too much longer, so on Friday I'll be looking at the Lumineers' self-named album, the Lumineers, so hopefully I'll catch you all on Friday.